Hey Scorpio, I'm attempting your life's purpose in a nutshell, meaning in 3 cards. We're going to look at that quickly. Short message, kind of general and yet ultra specific. I need your help on this for you to kind of fill in the blanks and make it your own, because I will never be able to touch on everyone's true life's purpose. The setup is one major arcana, and out of the same deck, we're drawing one minor to clarify. And then out of a makeshift deck, one card, one keyword, and integrating all three. So, that being said, let us begin. This card, the star. So, star for me is also the Aquarius sign, which is another fixed sign like yours. But before I go on, I really need that minor arcana card. I need to integrate both to give you the message. This one. The Eight of Swords. It's really strange. I had that card for, I think it was Leo. They had the, I don't remember all of it because I'm already on your sign. You're the 8th sign, so I can't remember all. But anyways, let me think a little about this, because I also don't want to repeat what I said for the other sign. Okay, well, first of all, it's the 8 of Swords. You're the 8th sign, so that matters greatly. The 8th house as well ties in with many things, right? But one of them is other people's money, what is being inherited, sexuality, taboos, huge transformation, right? The 8th house is about recreation, death and rebirth. It's a karmic house, or more karmically charged if you want. So there's something here about, for me, in terms of your life's purpose, I'm hearing reaching for the stars. So in this sense, the 8th house is also the house of the occult. So of things of esoteric nature. So you could be very much so inclined towards those subjects, definitely. I don't think you would be able to dissociate anything that you experience, any huge transformation that you might go through your life, and specifically regarding your life's purpose, without the help, quote unquote, or the guidance or the insight that esoteric subjects would bring you. I think it's indissociable. It means you cannot dissociate one from the other. I'm sure you've had this interest from a very long time ago, from a young age. I think it comes, you probably have also an inclination for astronomy. So anything pertaining to the sky would be relevant here. The sky and its objects, right? Within your life's purpose, there's something, so I'm not able to pinpoint industries here. It's impossible. I mean, that would be, can only be done even through a one-on-one reading, might even be difficult to achieve. So the idea is not to guess which field you're going to work in and what your title will be. This is not the point of the reading. I am sensing here that you actually enjoy, if I'm going to use the word enjoy, but there's something extremely important about and rewarding for you when you are having to kind of struggle or kind of you feel like you need to earn something to make it really gratifying to you. So even within your life's purpose, you wouldn't want your life's purpose to just come at you being served on a silver platter. I think you would almost discard it as well, it can't really be, because I didn't have to like fight for this. I didn't have to like wonder, ponder, tear it apart, rebuild it, and make it my own. Like, all of those things need to happen for you to like sort of adopt a particular path. So you are not able to just, you're not, it's like you don't want to be like just, you don't want to ingest something and just say, call it a day kind of thing. Those are just images, metaphors, right, for what I'm sensing here. So for some reason, there's something about hard work, or not necessarily hard work, but you want to kind of go up a ladder. You want to feel like you are hitting the milestones. You want to feel like you're learning and learning and learning and learning and building and building and building towards a specific goal. And so no matter which direction you choose, if that doesn't happen for you, you don't feel like it was meant to be. You don't feel that it was for you, you need to carve it, basically. You don't want like a predestined, already drawn out path, is what I'm saying, basically. So it's kind of you're making it a little bit harder on yourself, but it's just how you operate, for one. And also, I think it's about how you look back at things. I think that really, really matters here. First of all, you want the full credit for what you've accomplished. I think that's really important. I think that if you do reach great heights, which I think you're capable of, literally, I think you might have an inclination to want to draw a lot of attention on yourself, to be the center of, actually not the center of attention. I think you need to be admired, and not just in a vain way. I think, again, for the hard work you put in, for the steps that you took, you want people to recognize that you've gone through you went through the right channels to get where you were. You know what I mean? You didn't get a freebie. You didn't get a reference that got you, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of want to show that you did literally climb that ladder. And it matters, again, because of how you want to look back at what you've accomplished. You want to look back at yourself, and you want to feel proud of that. It's super defining here. I also sense the self-made man, woman energy. I also sense that it might not be everybody's case, but let's say you're from more humble, how do you say in English? Let's say you came from a lower middle class, or just middle class family, or even maybe even more poor, or like a different background, right, than just people who have it easy again. You kind of like are wanting to change that for yourself. So I think that matters in the equation. You want to be able to change your future. I think this is what really is driving you. You want to better your life significantly. So again, your life's purpose is about how you change things, how you transform them, how you recreate them time and time again. Because there's a repetitiveness on the Eight of Swords about, you know, on the Rider-Waite depiction, the lady's encircled by swords. It's not, she's not fully surrounded or encircled, because there's a place where she would be, there's one sword missing, she would be able to get out of that quote unquote prison, but she's blindfolded, so she's oblivious to it. All of that to say that what's repetitive is thinking that you're in that particular prison, which is a circle. So I'm thinking of going round in circle. So that makes me say that it's kind of repetitive. What's repetitive also with you is about how you sometimes bang yourself on the same issues, but always find that door and always find that way out. And that's how you move along. And it goes in line with climbing that ladder. Is you learn something, you do all of it. Once you've mastered the task, is the same idea. This is when you want to exit and move to the next echelon, where now you can grow again, learn new skills, evolve, keep evolving. So it's repetitive, but yet it always has that doorway to the next level. So that's really, really beautiful. So this is a spiral up, of course, and it's up because you're going towards the stars. And I think it's really, really powerful here. So again, I'm not able to pinpoint the industry, and it's irrelevant. Let's draw, okay, too many cards, like 3 or 4. I'm gonna pull, okay? I'm just gonna shuffle a bit more. I'm cutting the deck. Point. Point is point, right? Like not just a dot, but something pointy. So again, it's about, this is interesting. There's a circle, so you could think it's a dot, but it's a point. What I really sense here is pointy for me means like niche. So the thing where very few people excel at. You like the difficult stuff. Again, going back to what I was saying prior, you don't want something to be given to you easily. You want to really work hard at it. You like something that is difficult. You like probably, I think you want to pierce with the pointiness. You want to pierce an industry, specific one, whichever one that is for you. You want to make sure you pierce it and go to the top. This is what the cards are telling me. And that really matters to you in terms of your life's purpose, because in the end, it doesn't matter exactly what you do. You're going to do something that you love, but it's how you get there, especially for you, Scorpio. And you really need that look back, because that is the ultimate for you, is not just where you're going, it's how you're able to look back at how you got there. So amazing read here for, but again, the niche, the something very, very, off, like out of the ordinary. And also I think you're specifically choosing something different and very difficult, or that not many people do. I think you do it on purpose, because if you do achieve the highest point of that, again, the point, an analogy, the pointiness point, this is how you reach stardom, because not many, or relatively here, stardom taken with a grain of salt, right? I mean, you could definitely become a star, but it's just the fact that you reach excellence and you reach the highest level in that specific field, because it's so how do you say, well, I've said it many times, but it's a niche. I think it's the best way for me to say it. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, but I would really appreciate if you commented, because I'm super interested in hearing from you how this resonates for you, how it actually plays out in your life. I'd be really, really happy to hear from you. So you can, of course, like the video and share. You can subscribe, but please comment. That would matter to me. Again, thank you. Good night.